Hi there and welcome to Andy Robinson RC, and cheers for checking out the channel today. And on this episode I am super happy and thrilled to have this on the channel. This is the brand new G-Force Genova 1/10 2-wheel drive electric buggy. As some of you may be aware that G-Force were entering the RC car market itself, making vehicles, and this is their first one, and it was released towards the back end of July, and currently, as far as I'm aware, it's only available in Japan itself, although there may be a distributor taking these on in America, as they already stock G-Force hobby equipment. So as far as I know, that's going to happen. I could be wrong, but apart from that, I don't know of anywhere else that is importing these. So mine did come from Japan. I bought mine. Let's say it wasn't cheap, and I sold things to buy this specifically. So yeah, it won't be the cheapest buggy because you've got obviously the price it is from Japan plus your import. To give you a rough idea of what this costs, it is roughly, give or take, £10 to £30. It's about the same price as a Tamiya TD2 Astute from 2022. So that's where you are with it. This is meant to be a kit that beginners, novices and experts can build, but it is firmly aimed really at a beginner build, with some pieces in the kit that are already pre-assembled for you. But it's a bit of a strange one really, because it does feature a lot of stuff that you would expect on a race buggy. Anyway, we're going to have a look at this in a minute. Now, what I will say before I go any further with my video, if you haven't seen it already, go and check out David's YouTube channel, Kai City RC. I hope I've said that right. It's Kai or K City RC. Now, David has done a few videos on the G-Force now, the G-Force Genova, and did a fantastic overview of the buggy. It's probably going to be better than what I do. But go check it out. I highly recommend it. I watched all of them, from the overview, the build and the running video. Now, I won't do a build video because I don't do build videos, but we will unbox this and show you what it's like, and then I'll get it finished and we will be giving it a run, and I will also race this, I think, as well. Since I paid so much for it, I shall be keeping it. Right, anyway, so yeah, cool box, mixture of Japanese and English language on there. Also, this buggy, the design and the overall feel of the buggy has been overseen by possibly the greatest RC driver ever, Masami Hirosoka. I hope I said that right. I can never say names. So yeah, possibly the greatest RC driver of all time. Now, I can't remember now, David might have said in his video, I can't remember if he works for G-Force Hobby or they brought him on board to help with this kit, but either way, he's had an influence over it. Right, anyway, let's get the lid off. Quite like the box for it. It's simple, the box is quite compact. It says easy assembled kit, and have a look at it. I do rather like the body. It's very sort of retro looking. It's got that classic 2-wheel drive buggy look that you'd have in the sort of the mid 90s. So you're looking at sort of RC10s and maybe slightly later like the B2s, but more like the RC10s. And also, actually, I think it looks a bit like a Cobra as well, Mardo Cobra in some places, maybe slightly more shapely, but it has that little look to me of a Mardo Cobra, and of course with an RC10. Anyway, yeah, so nice box, quite liking that. So I'll put that there. Right, okay, so when you get your box, there's definitely no frills, because, excuse me, get the box up, that is how you get it. which is fine. Personally, I'm not too bothered with a kit like this. I intend to be opening it and building it and racing it. So yeah, so let's get these parts out. I can promise you as well, I won't take everything out of the wrappers, but I'll take some odd bits out. And what I will do is, at the end of the video, bring the camera over and we can have a close-up on some of the parts. Right, so let's leave that there for a minute. So, have a look. Where do we start? Where do we start? Well, we'll start with bag D, because you get a fully pre-assembled transmission with this, which is cool. So again, that takes up a lot of the build workout, especially if you are a novice builder. But so there you go, that is your pre-assembled transmission. It has a slipper clutch installed as well, so that's cool. Can't get that back in now, it's the rubber stop. So yeah, it has a slipper clutch installed. You've got your out drives there. The car is fully ball raced, which is cool. So yeah, sounds all nice. Oh yeah, diff feels nice. I think it is. Now I'm pretty sure it is a ball diff actually, as well. I can't remember, but yeah. So anyway, pre-assembled transmission, which is good. Now what else is in the D bag? I'm sure there's something else I need to look at. Yeah, so in there, bag D1, you have got wheel hexes, bearings, pinion gear. So it's 48 DP, pitch gears, motor spacer, and things like that. Now also these are the shocks. Well, these I'm looking at. These are the rear shocks. Now I don't know. You do get some oil with it, which is about 400 weight oil. Excuse me. Trying to get the bag open without losing stuff. There we go. Yeah, no oil in them, but yeah, there's your rear shocks as well. So they need filling up with oil. But other than that, you know, you just need to open them all up, put the oil in, and I think that looks at it. Also, as well, universal drive shafts. That's cool. So far we've got this pre-assembled gearbox with a slipper clutch in. We've got universal drive shafts, as I showed you. Pre-assembled rear shocks as well. It's fantastic. And also we have got fully adjustable turnbuckles as well. That's also cool. Liking that. So wicked. And now we've got here, which is you'll find on some of the later sort of buggies, and then the that sort of the mid-90s buggies. So you're looking at things like the associated D5s, maybe some of the low C22s. But you've got sort of like this and B4. I think some of the later B4s had the gull wing type wishbones as well. So more noticeably, I think these are the rear ones. More probably noticeably on the front, definitely looked like it had gull wing wishbones. But that's cool. So that's obviously what you get in bag B. Now, as I said, I'm not going to open every single bag, but I wanted to show you key things and, you know, all that stuff there. Universal drive shafts. Yeah, universal drive shafts. And you get pre-assembled transmission with the slipper. And that was worth showing you. And the shocks. Made a bit of a mess of that one. So bag C. Now you've got your wing mounts, rear shock tower, yeah, and some screws. Bag A, quite a lot of the plastic work in here. You've got your front wishbones, front shock tower, front bulkheads in there, bearings as well. So I presume it's bearings for the. Don't know, but I'm assuming it's bearing for the front wheels and the steering velcros. Shock oil. Let's open these. These are the wheels and tyres. Sorry about the noise of me unwrapping stuff. Okay, so here's some nice, quite softish rear tyres. They are 12mm hex fitting. Quite nice there. There'll be 2.2 wheels as well, so like modern wheels. And then again, you've got some ribbed. They're more like a block sort pin, block square pin sort of tyre. And then you've got the ribbed groove front tyres there. And also the fronts on this are hex fit as well, not just bearings only. So these are hex fit front. So that'll work with things like you're going to run there, like you want to run some Schumacher wheels on. There'll be a straight swap, I imagine. So that's very cool. And you've got some black wheel nuts. What else have we got? So I mean, you know, there's not a massive amount to this kit. Let's excuse me while I open this again. Why didn't I put a knife on here or something? You know, that'd have been much more helpful, wouldn't it? Than me trying to open bags with my fingers. You think I'd learn by now? Anyway, I think we're getting there. As I said, I will try and get these out on the table before the end of the video, and you can have a closer look. Right, now I want to actually. We've got more bags. This is, as I say, this is bag B. This. So what you got now? We look like we've got a receiver box and I don't know what else that is. Part of the battery retaining system and yeah, battery strap, screws. They look like servo posts. Is it a servo post? Yeah, servo post. And is that a servo saver? And that is the main chassis tub. Now, plastic feel nice. Yeah, that's definitely not flimsy. That seems really quite rigid. That is a tiny bit of a mark there from where it's been injection molded, where it's not been probably shaved off from the sprue properly, but that seems pretty well rigid, that, so that's nice. They feel good, the plastics. Don't feel like it's going to break on you, which I hope not, because it may be difficult to get parts for this if you don't get distributed throughout the world. Anyway, yeah, no, it feels quite nice. Now, what else have we got? Now, I'll show you. Might as well try and open another bag and show you this. This is basically your decals and manual. Now, this one's a little easier for whatever reason. Bag F. Yeah, so bag F, you get, what are they? Oh, nice. Maybe your window masks, actually, for the body shop. And you get some Velcro. That's cool. For the body shop as well. You get wing mount clips and spacers for the wing. Load of shock preload collars there. And some Allen keys and wheel wrench, etc. Cool. Right. Bag F is now mixing the bags up now. Bag F. It's all with this. Okay, so they are your decals. Just simple black and white decals for the body shell. And this is your manual. Now, I say it looks like it's going to be in English, but it's not. It's quite a nice manual though, actually. Now, from the little image on the front of the manual, now if anyone's had an ECX Boost, I think they were distributed by Horizon Hobby, but the chassis layout there from that picture looks quite similar to the ECX Boost. No idea if it's a take on that or not. I mean, this buggy definitely has that classic two-wheel drive layout, rear motor, battery down the middle, servo up front. You know, it does have looks of an associated B4, B3, B4, and a TRF 201. It's got that sort of abs. I think it looks a bit of Dave Cobra in there, certainly with the body shell. But we'll see anyway. We'll see. I mean, you got to remember all those buggies certainly were much sort of the same sort of format back then, just like buggies are today now with the mid motors and the way they're laid out. So, you know, they're all fairly formulaic after a while. But yeah. So anyway, let's have a quick flick through. So. Yeah, I mean, I say, yeah, I mean, how I'm looking at it, it is all in, it's all in Japanese, but there is a reference, a bit like the Tamiya manuals on the side here. You can sort of see there which screw and part you need. Being this is a novice kit, I'm hoping it'll go well together well, as I don't read Japanese. But yeah, it's, you know, seems pretty well laid out manual wise, but I'll let you know after I've built it. Well, yeah, so that's the manual. Now here we go, let's have a look at the cool bit, which is the body shell. See me? And yeah, feels quite, apart from the bottom there, yeah, quite thick. Feels quite nice, that. I think it's quite a nice looking body shell, that, for a two-wheel drive buggy. It's definitely how I like my two-wheel drive buggies. Cab at the back, that traditional sort of look and layout. Yeah, very nice. And of course, your rear wing there. Again, pretty same looking rear wing as a lot of two-wheel drive buggies. And it gives you some scope to cut it down for different sort of jumping effects and the amount of sort of drag. Right, what we're going to do is a bit chaotic now, and I'm going to just put some things out, lay this out, and we'll bring the camera over for you so you can have a look. So just bear with me. So wing, and then we're going to have I can't wait to get stuck into this. I'm still working on the McLaren Senna at the minute, which, to be honest, I hate, totally hate it. Me and the body shell are not friends at all. But hopefully I will get that finished soon, and you'll see see how it's all turned out. I can tell you not, if you've not seen any of the updates I've done on it on social media platforms, I have not gone for the colour that I was originally going to spray it in. I bottled it, but I'll explain in that video anyway. So, no, let's get these back out so we can actually see. The pieces that I pulled out, so we can have a bit of a closer look there. But yeah, I mean those wishbones feel really nice and chunky. I don't think they're going to suddenly break. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think they will. It'd have to be a fair old wallop, which I'm not planning on doing. I know I'm going to race it, but still, probably need to keep this in one piece, really. Right, so okay, so pretty much there, everything laid out that you need to see. There, you can still see what we're meant to be looking at, of how it should be, should look. Right, so I'm going to bring the camera over for you now, and we'll have a bit of a close-up on stuff, and then I'll finish the video. I'm going to get stuck in with it. So apologies for any camera wobble now. Okay, so that is your box there, which we've seen. So if you point this forward here, you have got, like I said, you've got your fully assembled transmission with slipper clutch and bearings and ball differential. You've got the pair of rear shocks. Now they are all plastic, but well, you know, that can be upgraded at a later point. They are big bores as well. And there's your universal drive shafts, and that is the rear wishbones. Now, I have seen on the G-Force website that they do make alloy upgrades for this, like, you know, rear front C-hubs and rear hub carriers, things like that. But I don't know how easy they'll be able to get hold of. So, I'll say that one there is front shock tower, front wishbones, and the lights in the bag A. You've got your wheel nuts there. Bag C is your rear shock tower, and probably the rear bulkhead to fix the transmission to the chassis. Tool bags, little bags of servo savers, things like that. And then you've got this main chassis tub there, which I quite like. I say it felt really good, plastics feel really good. And then you've got your wheels and tyres. And then here we have got the decals. And your instruction manual. Hopefully it will not be hard to put this together. And there is the body shell, which I must admit, I'm rather liking. I'm liking that so far. And say the rear wing. So yeah, we're planning to get stuck into this one as soon as we can. I'll get it built up and get it running. I've got a motor, an ESC awaiting for it. I've got an Osram 10-turn and brushless system awaiting this. That should be pretty cool. Right, cheers for checking this one out. Much appreciated, as always. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like and notification bell. Also, join us on Facebook and Instagram under Andy Robinson RC. Right, look after yourselves. Take care, and we'll see you all soon with some more content. See you later.